He was once the 6th overall pick in the NFL draft. Went to the San Francisco 49ers. In the 2009 season, he led the NFL in touchdowns, which is outrageous. He ran a 4.38 coming out, and I think he might be 6'12", 300 pounds. That's just an absolute freak specimen of an athlete. He made a stop in Denver, won a Super Bowl. Now he's back in his home turf playing for the Redskins, doing an incredible job finding a resurgence. Today he is calling in the name of Cheetos in the USA curling team, which is my favorite sport to watch in the Winter Olympics, so I'm happy he's repping that. He's obviously a good guy. I played foosball with his brother, Vontae. Ado, amen, Ado, Ado. Ladies and gentlemen, Vernon Davis. Attaboy, Vernon. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm great, dude. How are you? You teaming up with Cheetos in this USA curling, hashtag do the curl. What's it all about?
So it's all about, a few years back, one of the reporters in San Francisco introduced me to curling. I went out, the curling team heard about it, so they asked me to come out and be an honorary captain. I went to Vancouver, went to Sochi. It's been nothing but phenomenal. So Cheetos decided to partner with the U.S. curling team to bring more notoriety to the sport because it's underappreciated. They want to use the platform of professional football to bring this awareness about.
It's like ice cold cornhole, basically. It seems like a sport that's just like perfect to drink a beer and do. It seems like an enjoyable. That's why I watched the speed walking in the Summer Olympics, and I watch curling in the Winter Olympics. I look forward to it. I'm so jealous that you get to team up with them.
Yes, it's great. It's great, especially with Cheetos bringing the opportunity. That's even phenomenal because I've always been a fan of Cheetos. The crunchy cheddar is my favorite all time, and yeah, so it's great.
Hey, you're a superstar, man. I was just checking out all your shit. 1.9 million followers on Twitter. As soon as you came into the NFL, well, let's just say as soon as you ran a 4.38, you became a household name. What has been the wildest thing of being like the Singletary shit that you went through back in San Fran? You're always been on a pedestal. What is the number one thing you've learned basically through that you could have never expected about being famous as fuck, which you are?
I think the number one thing is just being humble. You find throughout my career and throughout my life, this journey has been nothing but amazing because I feel like the situations that I've been in has humbled me even more along the way. And the more I go on, there's the more experiences I come about where there are humbling opportunities to just better myself. And I feel like the more humble we practice that humility. Oh man, you can go far and beyond. It's been incredible.
I love that. You should try to get arrested for allegedly swimming in a canal and being the butt of a joke. That's a humbling experience, Vernon. Hey, so you and your brother, both incredible football players. What was it like growing up with such a freak athlete and right alongside you? You guys just battle? Who used to win the battles growing up? You're a larger person. He's probably a little bit quicker. What was it like growing up with a professional athlete, two professional athletes in the same? It's incredible.
Well, it's been awesome, but the only thing about that being 4 years apart is that I'm so far ahead of him. So when I was in high school, he was just
got you.
He was in junior high school, so there was some big separation there as far as that gap. So we didn't have many opportunities to compete against each other because I was always so much bigger than Vontae. But
so you just punked him his whole life. Got it. That's
I did. Yep. He had to listen to the big brother because I was enormous compared to him. He had to listen. He had to listen to him.
How many are you enjoying football more now than you did when you were younger, or what is it? Is it more of a business now for you? Or it seems like back home you're playing for a team that's on the rise. Kirk Cousins seems to be like an incredible quarterback. It seems like a pretty cool atmosphere to be in. Are you enjoying the hell out of playing football right now at home?
Yeah, I am. It's nothing like playing football in your hometown, a team that you grew up rooting for. So for me, it's all surreal, but at the same time, I'm taking it all in. I'm having so much fun. There's so much joy right now that I have, and it's been a great journey.
You guys celebrate as a team out there? A lot of places to go to in DC. What's your go-to? Do you do you a wine drinker? Are you a wine drinker? Do you have a steak and some wine? Are you a vegan? Do you drink that weird fucking water that your brother drinks? He only drinks high pH water. Are you on that same thing? What's the Vernon?
I do. I'm a high pH guy.
God, Vontae almost sold me on that. This fucking expensive ass water. He told me that I would recover from. Hey Pat, you gotta try this shit out, dog. You gotta try this high pH out, dog. I had no idea.
Brother, dog. That's my brother, dog.
So you drink the high pH water. Are you on like a strict diet? Do you drink wine? What's the go-to for Vernon Davis?
Yeah, I'll have some wine every once in a while. Yeah, for sure. And I try to just make sure that I'm getting all of my vegetables and I'm consuming the right amount of carbs and protein on a daily basis. So, I'm pretty strict on not too strict, but I do what I need to do in order to stay healthy.
What's your hobby of yours other than curling? Obviously, you eat Cheetos and you curl. I mean, that's what every human does on Earth if they're living their life. But what's a hobby for you?
I say my hobby is writing. I like to write poems. I paint on the side. My medium is acrylic on canvas, so I enjoy that. In working with Chris Cooley, he introduced me to the world of pottery.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the world of pottery.
You're like fire blasting pot, like you're spinning it, and like I did this in art class in like 6th grade. I made a mug, and I got yelled at because they assumed that it was for beer, but I was just like, this is going to be a water mug. I made a mug out of you spin the thing and then you like shape it with your fingers. That whole thing.
I'm spinning, fire blasting, and shaping it, and on my break, I'm dumping a bag of Cheetos in my mouth because I'm hungry.
How many I don't even know what that is. How many things have you made? How many things have you created?
Just 3 so far. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's extremely difficult if you don't know what you're doing, because you have to have a steady hand and you have to use an ample amount of pressure. It's hard. It's not easy, man.
How many poems do you write? What do you write about?
Just whatever's on my mind, whatever's on my heart, how I'm feeling that day. I just get a pen and I start writing.
Do you have any songs that you've wrote that you feel like could be?
Not any songs, just mostly just read. Not song. I wouldn't say they're songs. I would just say more of just reading material, just kind of spoken, something I can use it at like a spoken word or something.
Do you have anything on you right now that you've written that you're confident enough to let out?
I don't know if I have anything on my. Let me see if I have anything on my phone.
I'm excited for this, cuz.
Let me see. All right.
I don't know if you know this. I'm a poet too. R.I.P. in peace to the Sea of Japan. I'm worried about the fishes because the little fat man. Their missiles are like pellets. Fish are eating Pac-Man. Vigilante eruptivism like I'm Batman. It's a #1 song on iTunes. You can get it. R.I.P. Sea of Japan. I'm worried about the nuclear. All right, let me hear it. I'm excited for this, Vernon.
You know what? I don't have anything on my phone. I just have it. I write it. I write in my notebook. I don't have anything. Nope, I don't.
You know what, though? I like the old school writing that you go, do you use a pencil, pen, or a mechanical pencil?
Just a pen, just a regular pen. I do it when I'm in meetings. Like if I'm in meetings and, we have like a break or, there's, just whenever I just start writing. Yeah, whenever we have breaks and meetings.
I love that. I write a lot, so I very much enjoy that. I have a couple of screenplays that will never get picked up, just waiting, mechanical pencil style. How much?
Oh, wow.
Let's get back to the meeting talk that you just had. The game has changed immensely since your rookie year. It's almost like better for tight ends now than it's ever been. Do you feel a sense of freedom when you're running that you're not going to get your head taken off, or do you enjoy the new target? Like the target hits, like the way the game is changing, or do you think that the rules are kind of fucking up the whole flow of the game?
I think they're doing the best they can to protect guys from just trauma, just from damage, brain damage, the concussions, CT. We know about all that stuff, so they're doing what they can to protect the players, and I feel like it's a great effort. It's a great effort to doing that, to making that change.
What's your favorite stadium to play in?
My favorite stadium to play in is probably, I'm going to have to say, that's a good question. Maybe Seattle Seahawks Stadium.
I never played there. Everybody said it's out of control. I never got to play there. I heard it's wild.
Yeah. I think it's amazing because you can't hear anything when you're out there offensively. We're out in the field. We can't hear anything. Nothing at all.
What do you do the night before the games? Do you game ready? Do you use the compression sleeve short pants? What do you do? Do you go eat somewhere local? Do you just lay low?
For me, I'll get if I have friends or relatives in town, I'll maybe have dinner with them, and then I'll get to my room. I'll study briefly, and then I'll get on the phone and I'll talk to my mental coach. I have a mental coach that I chat with the night before the game, and we do this visualization. We have this visualization method that we use before games.
Really? So the night before every single game, you're talking to a mental coach. How long have you been doing this?
Been doing this for the last 6 years.
Same mental coach the whole time?
The same guy.
So he's you got like a great relation. He must know a lot about you. Like that must be some pretty.
Oh, he knows everything. I mean, he has anything and everything that I've done in my career. He has it all. He knows it all, and we just use this form of preparation for the game.
How long does that conversation last with him?
I'm usually on the phone with him from 10 p.m. to about 10 p.m. to 11:15, 11:30.
So it's an hour and a half visualization of everything that's going to happen the next day and everything that's happened that week?
Everything that happened last week and some of the things that we want to bring about. We use that energy, that momentum to create things that we want to happen for the week coming.
Is he a hypnotist or is it just like a standard conversation? Like, do you like meditate? Is it like while he's talking into your ear or are you like a part of the conversation the whole time?
Well, the material that we have, the written material that we have and based on the conversation, I can meditate on those things before I go to sleep. And when I get up in the morning, I just kind of just think about it, meditate on it, and just use it through the form of visualization.
Holy shit. That's some of the coolest stuff I've ever heard in my entire life. I appreciate you coming on here and joining me today, Vernon. I hope the USA curling team wins. It's my favorite sport to watch in the Winter Olympics. I hope Cheetos, #DoTheCurl catches on. More people need to know that. And Vernon, I appreciate you so much. It's obvious why you are so successful, aside from the physical, just avatar like athleticism that you have. 4.38 40 is fucking outrageous for a guy your size. But your brain is incredible, brother. I appreciate you so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
Hey, real quick, can you do a mental coaching situation for me for the rest of this podcast? Just make it a good one with me. Just a 2-minute mental coach real quick. Vernon, I had a good interview with you. I need to ride this momentum into the rest of this podcast. Could you have anything to say?
I just say stay strong and, keep your caffeine and keep plugging, brother.
Thank you so much, Vernon. Good luck the rest of the year. Hey, dog, good luck, man. Thanks for spending time, cuz.
Yeah, I tell my brother I saw y'all.
Vernon Davis of the Redskins, thank you so much.